It's such an honor to bring pupils over from the UK to a place that had such a formative, shaping, just dynamic impact on my life. The blessing of leading a trip like this is the ability to observe and to watch, and having the honor of being the one who gets to kind of put things in place and then step back and watch what God does with it.
This trip has been totally amazing. It's been a real kind of trip that's changed your perspective of things.
It was kind of about discovering faith. You didn't have to be a Christian or didn't have to have any specific type of background. It was just to kind of explore faith in Christianity and see how they do it over here in America compared to Scotland.
It's been amazing and odd at the same time, because 1 minute I'm on one side of the world, 10-hour flight later I'm on the other, and taking it all in, you know, the people are great. It's good.
When you get a chance to come away with them, it's a bit more relaxed, but you also get to see them grow in both their faith and how they portray themselves and how they answer questions and things like that, which is always really good.
Being a Lipscomb alumni, having gone on a lot of trips myself, I know the experience of going and what that felt like. So years ago when we started receiving trips, it was kind of surreal being a host partner and being able to sit back and actually receive the blessing. Revealed a whole different way about the way God works.
I've been meeting with the Americans since I was in second year, which is just like second year of high school, and it's amazing. One of the workshops they do with the second years are really good and explores faith and helps to inform and help people learn. I really love kind of listening to them and learning about all of their culture, and that kind of hearing about their culture kind of inspired me to I want to try that. I want to see what it's like.
The Americans who came over, you know, they're always interesting and funny, and so I guess I just sort of wanted to spend more time with them, more time surrounded by people who sort of believe in the same kind of thing as I do.
You're talking about 30 second year pupils who don't always behave in a classroom setting, and all of a sudden they're put into an experience where they're engaged, they talk about things that they might not necessarily talk about in a classroom setting, and it's I always love that part.
I'm here at Lipscomb's campus, which is my alma mater, and where I have so many memories, so many friends, but I got to actually see what faith looks like, what people look like, through the eyes of this young man or this young woman.
In Scotland, being a secular society, you often don't find that same passion or community spirit in terms of faith. There's a real sense of kind of friendliness and openness here, which you don't really get in kind of everywhere back home.
Everything's different here. The people sort of have this like trust in one another that in Scotland you sort of don't have with other people. It's not the same amount of community.
Church is another big difference. There's a lot of churches here, and back home it's a dying business.
It's exciting for me to get to bring people over and see that even in a week, even just in a few encounters with people, that still God is working in a mighty way.
We were able to be interviewed by multiple people. One time we were sitting in the Lipscomb Academy, which was really nerve-wracking and fun at the same time. We were being questioned about our faith and things, and I think a lot of the answers that other people on the same panel gave have encouraged me to sort of look forward. Not only look outward, but also inward, and decide what is best for me, really.
It's made my faith stronger that so many people here believe, that they have so much trust in God.
And I still am repeatedly surprised at the amazing things that God brings out, that pupils or teachers discover in themselves when they're put in such a different situation.
It has changed things for me, because I did have quite clear life plans, and I think I'm going to stick to them, but the way I live is going to be different, and not sure entirely how to put that, but I really want to bring a share of the community and the friendliness and kind of take it back home and live it out in whatever I do.